I am so excited to be back on trail.
Oh, how do I get down there? Besides jumping. That is a nice touch right there.
Hey everybody, it's Frozen and welcome to Outdoor Adventures. If you can't tell, I am so excited to be back on trail. I'm up here at Old Loggers Path, which is a trail that has been recommended to me by a ton of subscribers. So here I am. I woke up this morning, started driving, and 4.5 hours later, I'm about to step on the trail. I don't really know what I'm doing today. I tried not to plan it as much as I have planned previous trips. I know the blazes are orange. I know it's a 27-mile loop up here in north central Pennsylvania. Other than that, we're gonna wing it just because that's what I like to do on these trips. I don't like to research a ton of information unless I'm dealing with some private land issues, which we're not up here. So that's great. On this video, I'm gonna be in a tent. Holy crap, I've converted to a ground dweller. No, this is just to give me some experience on both ends of the spectrum, hammock and tent. I am a tent newbie. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think I have maybe 3 nights under my belt in a tent, and that's it. The rest have been in a hammock. I'm also rocking a brand new pack, which is not out yet, should be out in September, called the Light AF Multi-Day Pack. So we'll give this a try. Anyway, let's hit it. I'm so excited. Let's do this.
Now, Old Loggers Path, as the name suggests, part of this trail is built on an old logging road. I'm not expecting a ton of crazy elevation, although there are some ups and downs. I wish I would have had time to research it more, but I had a golden window of opportunity where work didn't need me for a couple days and no family commitments and just ready to get outside, ready to get a trip under my belt. I do believe this is the first overnighter of the year, which makes me sick to my stomach, but there's been a lot of stuff going on with me.
It's been personal ups and downs, there's been family ups and downs. Post-trail depression finally did hit me about 2 months ago, I'd say, which was not good, especially during the whole COVID pandemic and lockdown that we had to do, that we're still doing actually to this day. Post-trail depression isn't really a depression, or at least it wasn't for me. It was more of a longing to be doing the thru hiker lifestyle again. That's what post-trail depression, it was missing every single second of it. But I'm okay now, especially now that I have a trip to look forward to. I was giddy like a school kid coming up here. Just, you know, it's been a while. I think the last trip I did was, gosh, November with the crew at the Allegheny Front Trail, I think. So it's been a long time. It's July right now, the end of July. Oh, I can't wait.
So I do need to be mindful on this trip. The past 3 weeks have seen some of the driest, hottest weather I've experienced in Pennsylvania since I've been alive. Some pretty crazy. I think I'm gonna just not take a chance and just fill up my dirty water here. I like running water stream, but you know what? I'll take what I can get at this point and just this way I don't have to go down. This should be all right. I'm just gonna maybe get like a half a liter here, as much as I can get out of this little puddle.
Another thing I'm looking out for on this trip especially, since this is so close to basically rattlesnake capital of Pennsylvania, I'm watching out for rattlesnakes. There are several spots on this trail where you gotta be careful, from what I'm reading at least. They're all kind of centered into one outcropping, one rock outcropping. But no music for me this trip. I do love to listen to music or an audiobook or a podcast while I'm on the trail, but this time both headphones are going to be out for the duration. So I got a little later of a start than I wanted to this morning. I ended up getting here at 1:30. It's Friday right now. I'm going to head back Saturday because my dad's birthday is on Sunday, so I don't want to miss that. But actually, here's a better water source. I'm gonna dump this water out and actually get this stuff. This one's actually flowing. Now, base weight for this trip for me, because I'm using a tent system this time around, it dropped pretty significantly for me. I think I hover right around 8 point something pounds. I'm down to 7.6, 7.7 pounds on this one. I'm also, keep in mind, this is summer gear. You know, it's been 86 with a low of 60 for the past couple days, so you know, you don't need a lot of layers, extra layers. I think I have my rain jacket with me for sure, but as far as layers go, that's about it, and I carry sleep clothes, so definitely low in the base weight spectrum for me. This pack is a 20-liter pack. Like I said, it's a prototype right now. It should be out September. But it comes to like my shoulders. You know, when it's fully opened up, maybe a little bit higher than that. So you can see I have plenty of room. Granted, this is just an overnighter and I got here at lunchtime. But, you know, I'm thinking that for summer, I can for sure do probably 3, maybe even 4 days with this pack. Especially if I bring the tent. I think my plan is to walk until 5 o'clock now and then start scoping out some tent sites.
I would totally take a dip if that water wasn't so nasty. Looks really low too. I think it's supposed to go in here. It's actually flowing this way. I think it's just really low. Anyway, we're gonna be heading up what appears to be someone's driveway, but that's where the trail's taking us. Saw some of these before. There's some cabins up here. I guess they rent them out for camps and youth groups and stuff. Boy Scouts, who knows? Cool. Old Proctor Road Trail. Heading this way. I also hear some people behind me. I did pass some people earlier that were having lunch. Lots of cars in the parking lot though. I'm hoping I don't have to fight for a campsite, but we'll figure it out later. We got plenty of time. Now here is where I would like to set up for the night, but it's only 3:30, so I'll go a little bit further. This is Sprout Point Vista. This isn't actually on Old Loggers Path. I just saw a spur trail. Figured I'd check it out if it wasn't too long. It's like 0.1 away. Pretty darn nice. Very cool. Wonder if we can see any rattlesnakes up here. We'll check them out in a second here. Look at that. Pretty good for PA. Sprout Point Shelter. Very, very nice. This is pretty cool. Well, like I said, it's only 3:30, so I'm gonna keep moving. Okay, plant experts, I need your help. Check out this plant and let me know in the comments if this is stinging nettle. Now they got the kind of like the razor shaped leaves, and there are very tiny hairs running down the base. And as you can see, the forest floor is covered in this crap. Now I could test this theory simply by just running through it real quick, but I'd rather not do that. Let me know. Now if that is in fact stinging nettle, it is not the most useless plant in the entire world. What it does, if you get your skin comes in contact with those hairs
actually send a searing sensation, like kind of like your legs or hands are on fire. But apparently, if you kind of mush it down into goo, people make tea out of it. I don't know. I've never done it. But I've heard a lot of people say, hey, don't be so quick to dismiss the stinging nettle. It has a lot of good herbal effects. So I don't think I'll ever try it. I'll stick with my spiced chai. But hey, you do you. Oh yeah, I am back to the Sawyer squeeze. I absolutely hated the Sawyer Micro. It's absolute trash. I heard so many people rave about that thing when that came out. Figured I'd try it for myself to see if it was good or not, because I really don't believe people when they review something after a day. And yeah, it's garbage. Don't waste your money. For real. Use the squeeze. Or maybe the bee-free, I still hear is pretty good. Though apparently the bee-free filter is a pain in the butt to kind of back flush or clean out. So I don't know. I'm just gonna stick with this guy because this guy works. This is the same filter I used on 1,700 miles of the Appalachian Trail, and it's, you know, that's a little slower than before, but it's definitely working for me. And if you do get this, get the one on Amazon with the faucet adapter. It's going to be the cheapest model, and what you don't get from that you do in the others for $10 more are those useless Sawyer bags that break after like 2 uses. So just a little tip there. I'll put the link in the video description if you're interested. Make sure you get the faucet adapter one. That comes with the filter and the faucet adapter for the cheapest price. Or if you want those crappy bags, by all means, get the bags. I like doing it this way, though. This works. Check this out. I know there's not mountains in the background and waterfalls and animals and wildlife and all that stuff, but it's wide open, it's relaxing, peaceful, and it's really all I need to be happy. It's great. Oh, I'm really enjoying this trip so far. Granted, we're only like 7 miles into this thing, but this is neat. Well maintained for the most part too. It is now 5 o'clock, so just saw a campsite back there. I'm gonna pass on that, and the next one we find, that's where I'm gonna spend the night. That'll leave me with, well, right now about 17 miles left to go for tomorrow. Hopefully that drops between 16 and 15. That's where I want to be.
Made it to the top of the hill and greeted with a beautiful view of Pennsylvania. This is very surprising. This is epic. Wow. Now, unfortunately, there's a road behind me. I guaranteed there's no camping allowed up here. I'm not going to do it anyway, because every park that I've ever seen, it's always like 300 to 500 feet away from any kind of road. That, and who knows who may or may not come up here at whatever time of the night and cause a ruckus. I just don't want to take that chance.
I'd honestly rather get a good sleep tonight. Yeah, no camping. There's your sign right there. Made it down to the stream. Let's see, where are we going? Actually, might have found camp. I was just gonna say that there's a ton of people down here by this stream, but there's a path over here and I don't see anyone over here. So let's go check it out. Got my own little cove back here. However, this guy right here is pretty dead. I'm gonna push this one over and just to make the campsite safe. Other than that, I think we're golden. Let me push this over though. So, pack handled, amazing. It's perfect. Can't complain about anything. The shoulder straps make the pack, man. It's just an awesome, awesome design for a shoulder strap. All right, let's see. Here it is, the Plexamid. Let's see if I can set it up. Well, let me think about this. Do I want sand? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Well, this guy takes 6 tent stakes. I'm continuing to use the MSR groundhogs because I've had the most luck with these. I've tried shepherd's hooks, titanium, Vargo, like U-shaped stakes. I keep coming back to these guys. These guys hold, they don't break. I never have to worry. Multiple terrains. I don't think you can go wrong with these guys. Now I may downgrade to some mini groundhogs, but for now, this is what I have. I don't have to spend any money getting them. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I should also mention, I've set this up once before. This is the definition on how to do everything wrong. Now in this guy, there's a pocket right here where your trekking pole goes in, so it takes one pole to get everything right. Oh, these bugs are crazy. I'm gonna have to raise this up a little higher based on the sand. God, I don't miss doing this. I did choose a pad that Gary recommended, my buddy Gary. He chose the 3/4 length Thermarest X-Lite. I'm gonna give it a try. I did not have great tests when it came down to just testing in the basement. I think I wanna lay the other way actually. Let's switch this. There's more dirt over here. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my pack under my feet. We'll see if that helps. Unfortunately, I don't have any extra clothes to do anything with though, so we'll see. Maybe I need to adjust the bathtub floor up with these guys. Maybe that's my issue. It just looks weird. It looks very weird. I don't know. We shall see though. Like I said, I'm gonna make some fine tweaks. I got rocks on every point just to make sure, and I'm not expecting any wind tonight. Even if there was, I'm very, very protected at this point, so should be good. Anyway, do some tweaks and fire up some dinner. Man, it is hot here. I think I need to drink some more water, but I don't know, I've had 3 liters today already. It's supposed to go down to 60 degrees tonight. I'm looking forward to that. I was actually gonna have a fire because it's just all rocks right here. It's safe. I can just, have at it. But man, I don't want a fire tonight. I really don't. I just want to eat and just chill. Unfortunately, the downside about the tent that I already found, at least probably with this material, well, probably any tent material to be honest, it is way hotter in there than it is in a hammock. With the hammock, the tarps, you can just kind of open it up, put it in porch mode and just kind of sit in it without the bug net. But it's decently humid in there, so I'm going to give it a little bit. I am going to cook, though. I didn't realize it was 7 o'clock already. Holy cow. I'm glad I settled down when I did because it took an hour to set up camp, that's a long time for me. But, I'm still getting used to something new. It's comfy in there. I have enough headroom. Can't complain. I'm short though. I'm not seeing a tall person be in this tent though. I'm 5'6" and nah. Nope. Anyway, personally, I like it so far, but here's what I'm worried about right here. Alright? These little titanium, maybe you can't see it. Those little titanium little rods up there, they are very, very tight. And we'll do a first looks video at this. I just wanted to get it on a trip first before I actually talk about it, so I know what I'm talking about. Not a review, just the first looks. But we'll see. Anyway, it's time to eat. And I have some buffalo style tuna or chicken or something. It's gonna be good. Let's eat. When I went down to get water, I filled this pot up with the remainder. So I have 2 full liters of water. I'm probably gonna drink 1 liter before bed because, man, like I said, it's really freaking hot out here. I'm using the Fancy Feast stove today. Let's see if you guys can see that. There we go. Nope. There we go. So that just takes an ounce of alcohol. I probably don't even need an ounce, but just in case. So I just use one of these little from a medicine bottle. 30 mils is 1 ounce, roughly. Alright. Light this carbon. Well, you can't see it again. Come on, guy. Stay here. This thing needs tightened. Oh, the stuff we have to do when we camera and video. Okay. So here, this is carbon felt around it. It's also called plumber's felt, but that actually takes a flame. And once it's blue and the whole way around, we can put our pot on. And then I have a titanium windscreen that kind of goes around the whole thing. Not that I need it right now, but whatever. Alright. Okay, wow, I'm really hot. Jeez. Let's drink a water. I can't believe it. This is the same light AF bag, food bag, that I carried the whole way on the AT. Google's listening to me, and I don't like it. Google, stop listening. Anyway, same bag I used on the entire AT, and not showing any signs of wear or tear. They're buffalo chicken creations. And tonight is gonna be fettuccine and a creamy Parmesan and Romano cheese flavored sauce with other natural flavors, pasta side. I'm just trying to eat these at this point because I need something different. But I have so many of these guys at home that, yeah, can't want to waste them. I'm probably talking nonsense. Am I talking nonsense right now? Wow. I'm dehydrated. Let's get some more water. I'll have to watch the video. It sounded like I was slurring my words. You get this, like, when you're dehydrated, you get this weird, like, you lose your train of thought. You slur your words. It's not good. Let's just super hydrate. Alright, so I think I know what's wrong with me. I think I drank too much water actually today. That was like 4 liters after I finished that bottle. I think I need some salt, honestly. So we'll see how I do after the north side. Everybody always says that there's like sodium's so bad for you, but your body does need a little bit of salt. I might have just flushed it all out, you know, just sweating, drinking water. We'll see. I'm looking for a place to hang a food bag here, and I'm not seeing anything, so I might have to walk back a little bit just to see if I can find something, but yeah, not really looking good here. So this is my little rock bag. I'm gonna take a couple just random rocks I can find on the ground and fill this guy up.
Alright, and then I'm going to attach a line to this carabiner. I'm going to throw it over a tree and hang this guy up for the night. Now, I'm still using the PCT style hang. I have plenty of videos on how to do that. I think it's the best way. A lot of people tie their rope to the trees, but man, a bear can just come up and swipe that and rip your rope. So with that, because they don't have thumbs, they can't pull your rope back down. So that's what I do. Man, this feels really good right now. Just kind of chilling, listen to the sounds of the forest. I got the creek over there that I'm gonna fall asleep to tonight. I just got another liter of water. It's a short walk, 5-minute walk down there and back. And there's a whole bunch of people chilling in the stream right now. It looks really enticing, but I think I'm just gonna call it for the night. It's 8:30. Sun's about to go down. I'm gonna hop in my tent. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in my tent and listen to Ready Player One again. I think this is like the 4th time around. It's just really good. Don't watch the movie. The movie is terrible, but the book, pretty darn good. Tomorrow I'm gonna get up as early as I can without being ridiculous and hike before the heat hits. Today was hot. Tomorrow I think it's hotter, so we'll deal with that tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stay hydrated. As hydrated as I possibly can tomorrow. I'm not sure the water source is this way, but they've been pretty great on the southern section so far. So anyway, everybody, good night. Thanks for joining me. It's been a while since I had you guys along. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, everybody. Can you see me? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it's about 5:30. The tent worked perfectly fine. Didn't have problems with that. But the sleeping pad, no, it ain't gonna work for me. No way. I roll around too much. And it's not even the length, it's the width. I need something wider. So that's why I wanted to start the tent saga, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be like finding a good pair of shoes for me as a sleeping pad. But got the tent down at least, hopefully. Anyway, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get some coffee, man. Man. Good morning.
I think what I should have did last night was had both doors wide open. Not a lot of condensation really at all. Nothing I couldn't just wipe off, but a little humid in there. Where's the bear? There it is. And I think if I would have left both doors open, I would have been perfectly fine. All right.
This just break my stick, right, and the bag comes down. Coffee time. I think we got blueberry oatmeal today. I think it's 2 different kinds this morning, actually. And some coffee. Coffee. I had a good night, actually. Very nice, peaceful night. Chilling out and relaxing. And really, it was quiet. I think there was a mouse right before I went to sleep. Where I was imagining it, I don't know. But other than that, I was okay. Again, I need a longer or wider pad to kind of rotisserie chicken on, but yeah, it was nice. Probably only needed half an ounce. Actually, we're making coffee. I forgot about that. Let's put some more in here. Typically in the summer, you only need for 2 cups to boil about a half an ounce of denatured alcohol in this stove. Used my Costco quilt last night. I think it's rated to about 50 or so. But yeah, no, it didn't get anywhere close to that. I barely even had it on me the whole night. Well, if anyone wants to buy a 3/4 length Neo Air X-Lite, let me know in the next couple days, or else it's going on the backpacking flea market. Not a bad pad. I just toss and turn too much to use it. I like the length. I might get something else that's 3/4. You know, I curl up in a ball most of the time anyway, so it's not like it's affecting me. There we are. Alright, I'm gonna let those cool off and pack this up. It's actually a lot faster packing up a tent. Interesting. I'm always the last one out of camp because, you know, you got the underquilt, you got the top quilt, you got the hammock itself, you got the tarp, and you have to deal with the straps if they're wet. This guy, I'm just going to shove in the mesh pocket of that multi-day pack by Light AF. Sound like a poster child, man. They're comfortable. I don't think I'll ever I hope he never stops manufacturing. I really don't. Because I'm never going to be able to go back to normal shoulder straps ever again. Anyway, I think we just we get this guy out of here, right? Let's lower this. There we go. Done. Anyway, we'll pack up. All right, let's hit it. Whew. So I'll be honest, I did sleep better than I thought I would. And I did sleep better than I usually have in a tent. So I think I'll just get a wider, maybe a little bit thicker of a sleeping pad. I don't know if I'll go 3/4 length or not. I was surprised. The length worked really well for me last night. Again, I know. But I think we have 16 miles left back to the car today. And I don't think this northern half is as hard as the southern half. And the southern half was not hard at all. So it might be a smooth, easy day. Or it might not. I could be totally lying to you right now. We'll see where the trail takes me though. Damn, it feels good to be out here.
go. Whew. It's definitely humid out this morning. Wow. Yeah. Every once in a while I catch a glimpse of the orange blaze. I know I'm on the right track. Little glimpse of a view. About 8:30. I think I got on a trail about 6:45. It's getting hot and humid today. Got a great view, but also we got a great rattlesnake. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll leave him go, obviously. That's an old guy right there. Just sunning on a rock. Check out that view though, guys. Wow. Phew. Pretty crazy. For Pennsylvania. Actually, he might not be old. He might have just fed. That makes more sense. You see his body's all warped. Trail's been pretty overgrown this morning, but then you get to like these sections, nice wide and open trail, and you kind of make up the time. So definitely not complaining. This is nice. After that rattlesnake, we came way down in elevation. Wow, way down for this trail. There isn't really much elevation gain and loss, but when they do take you up or down, it's straight up or down. But yeah, enjoying the day. There's another shelter. Lots of campsites around here too. This is something Run shelter. Can't read it. Doe Run shelter. Cool place. There's water right down there. Logbook. Very cool. A hammer. All right. Then jump in the water. Oh. Wow, that was fast. I guess it was a frog or something. I saw this little campsite over here and figured I would take advantage and get some water and have some lunch. I am starving already. I think it just hit 11 o'clock too. But I got an early start, so whatever. On the menu, we're gonna do some buffalo chicken and ramen together today. A dude named John was coming down the trail and he recognized me. He got my name wrong. Shame on you, John, but it's okay. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. It's always cool to be recognized here in Pennsylvania. Says he watches all the videos, so man, John, I hope you have a great trip. If you did, let me know down in the comments, buddy. I'm only doing a half a packet of this stuff since I'm adding some more flavoring. What I'm really happy about is with all those issues that I was having with my knees back in April and May, I haven't even taken ibuprofen on this trail, and it is really actually kind of rocky in certain sections, and I'm perfectly fine. That just makes me so happy. I thought I really screwed my knees up. I'm glad that I didn't. Anyway, I'm gonna get on this and we'll get back on the trail. Look at that. Oh, how do I get down there? Besides jumping. Can I get down there? Oh God. Oh boy, is that cold. Oh. Woo. Oh, yes. Woo. Oh. Oh. That's freezing. Whoa. Oh man. Oh. Okay. Ah. All right, that was really fun. Really cold though. Oh, I feel so refreshed. So glad I stuck around the extra couple minutes to figure that out. I walked down there, cliff. I walked around, cliff. And finally, as I was walking back to the trail, I'm just like, let me take one more look. Because man, that pool was enticing.
Quarter after 1. I think I'm wrapping up the last 2.5 miles of this thing. Waiting for a rattlesnake to start rattling in this tall grass. But how about this to wrap up the trail? Freaking beautiful. That is a nice touch right there. Little old saw.
I'll tell you what, Old Loggers Path, 2 thumbs up for me. This was a great trip, especially for an overnighter. I have a lot of stories to tell, a lot of cool experiences. That dip that I took earlier today around lunchtime, that made the trip for me. On top of that, we got the views, the overlooks, the Rattlesnake this morning. This is a cool place. I wish I would have did it sooner. I know you guys have been recommending me go out here for years now. I just never got around to it, but this is a nice, relaxed trip. I think it came out to 27.8 miles, 28 miles, somewhere around there. And if I had to do it again, I think I would go counterclockwise. I think that would help make it even more relaxed as far as elevation goes. But anyway, everything worked out well. The pack is phenomenal. The tent, I was surprised, it worked out really well as well. The sleeping pad though, I probably will be getting a different one because that's just, I'm sure, 100% positive that's not going to work for me. Anyway, I'm Frozen with Outdoor Adventures. Find time and go on your own adventure. I'll see you on the trail.